Good morning. Hey, just waiting for a couple of folks to come on. Good morning. So I am doing an open house here today at 2519 West Dolphin Drive here on beautiful Oak Island. If we haven't met yet, my name is Sue Singleton with Carolina Coast Homes Real Estate here in beautiful southeastern North Carolina. So today we're hosting an open house. I'm going to turn this around in just a second. But we're hosting an open house here at 2519 West Dolphin Drive, Oak Island. And I'm going to just give you a little tour as we're waiting. We're just getting started, so we're waiting for some folks to show up and to get some goodies and to take a tour around the house. So I'm going to see if I can turn you around here. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to walk out to the street actually. Just give you a little tour. I'm going to try to get the camera adjusted here a little bit, so bear with me. Can't really see it outside. So we're walking out to what is Dolphin Drive here. And as I said, this property is 2519 West Dolphin Drive. If you look down this way, you'll see the West 27th Place Parkway down to the beach. So this is the house, 2519 West Dolphin Drive. Hopefully you can get a good look at that. So our property here has 1,816 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home located here on West Dolphin Drive. So the good part of these properties on this side of Dolphin Drive is that they also back up to Pelican Drive. So Pelican Drive actually has access over to the property as well. So if you turn on Pelican Drive to come down, you'll actually, lots of times that's where the actual GPS will take you to. That's the back side. That's actually, well, I guess for intents and purposes, it's considered the front side because that's where the mailbox is. But anyway, either way, you can come up. So it makes the distance between from front here on Dolphin to the back, as you're going to see, it makes a lot of parking spaces that you can have. You can use the back side for additional parking as well. We're walking underneath the house. We have a little garage type door here. I'll show you where that goes into from the storage side. But you could actually park a golf cart in there if you needed to or wanted to. I'm going to turn around this way so that you can see the steps going up the front. We're going to actually come back up and go inside the front door. So this is the Pelican Drive side. So you'll see that Pelican is on the back side here. So there's lots of parking space back here. This property, for all intents and purposes, you'd have to go through permitting, but there is ample room in the back for a swimming pool. However, you would have to go through development, Oak Island development, and permitting to see what size or what is allowed back here. But there's ample room, plenty of room in the back side. You'll see there's also stairs going up the back. I'll walk out to Pelican so you can see it from this side as well. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. It's beautiful here on Oak Island. You may hear a little bit of a wind rush. It is a little breezy outside. Today we had some storms come through last night. There we go. There. Hopefully you can get a good view back up here so that you can see I'm standing in the middle of Pelican Drive. You can see the back side of the house here. It's a beautiful home built in 1995. It's had some recent updates, including a roof. Both HVACs have been updated. new track flooring on all of the decks and porches and steps. A tankless hot water system. So it's had some updating done. The carpet was redone in 2019. The wood floors were refinished in 2019. So it has had some updating. This is the storage area. This home does come fully furnished, except for the limited items. One of those limited items you'll see as we're going up the front porch. All of this comes completely furnished with a home. So all of your beach toys, bicycles, everything's already here for you to move in and start enjoying. Now, as a note, the property is on the 2025 rental program. So the current owners have used it as a rental property, not heavily rented, but a rental property for the last 3 years. And we do have to take that in consideration as far as any renters who may have booked for this year. But other than that, the home's yours to use as a investment property, a continued rental property, investment property, second home. You can make it a primary residence, whatever suits your needs. It's a home that can serve many purposes. As we're going to see as we go up the stairs here, we are going to be able to see views from the front porch and from the second floor for the ocean. We're also going to see views of the marsh and the canal off the back. So lots of views, lots of sitting spaces. So we're going up the steps here to the front porch. Just going to pause here for a second so you can see. I'm going to give you a 360 view. I'm actually going to come back to where the shade is so I can see. Here we go. Here we go. So we're on the front porch. You can see lots of space. It's a huge front porch. Lots of room for napping, sitting and talking. You can hear the ocean from here. You get pics of the ocean from all different angles here on the front porch. Hopefully you can see those. There you go. There's some more of the really good views you can get from the front porch. You can also hear the ocean. I'm not sure if you're picking it up on the video or not, but you can hear the ocean this morning. So we look back around, we see the rocking chairs. See that white porch swing? One of my favorite spots to sit in when I get the opportunity to come visit with the owners. And that wide porch swing does not come with the property. So you'd have to replace the porch swing. You see those rocking chairs? Isn't that a gorgeous place to sit? Just enjoy the view. This is my favorite spot. This is my favorite spot. There's several favorite spots I have, but this is one of my favorite spots for this property. And you get a clear view of the ocean here. It's so tranquil and peaceful. It's a perfect retreat. Again, whether you would choose to continue to use it as an investment property, on the rental program, whether after the rental program was complete with any additional renters that may be coming in for the summer, you certainly could use it as a second home with no rentals. This home, the prior owners, not the current owners, but the prior owners owned the home for many years, probably about 20 years, and they never rented the property out. It wasn't on a rental program. The current owners do rent the property out. They use a rental management company here on Oak Island, and it's not heavily rented. It's not like rented every single day of the year, but they have rented the property over the last 3 years. And so they're doing that again this year. It's a great way, if you buy an investment property, to keep it on the rental program because it does provide some additional income to help pay the expenses, maybe make a little extra money on the side. That's an option that you definitely have. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you here, hopefully you can see it. I'm going to walk over to the edge of the porch. Right down the street here, you can see the stop sign and the street sign, hopefully. That is West 27th Place. That is the access to the ocean. And that is like a 2-minute walk from this house. So you don't have to worry about buying a parking pass because you can easily throw all your gear into one of the beach pullers and carry it all down to the beach and be there in 2 minutes. So that is a great benefit of the location of this property. So again, you're going to see the views. And I'm going to turn it down so that you can look down the other way of Dolphin. See the front as we're going in, and we're going to step into this home so that you can take a look. So again, welcome to 2519 West Dolphin Drive. Just to kind of give you what you're seeing as you're coming in the front door. You can see hopefully the high ceilings here, going all the way up to the second floor. So much open space. As we come into the living area, I'm going to turn everything around so that you can see we have the kitchen, we have the dining room combination. Coming back over to the front door. Look at that. You're walking out the front door, and you see the ocean as you walk out the front door. Okay, beautiful views. Beautiful views. So again, this home has 4 bedrooms. It has 2.5 baths. It has a tankless hot water system. The floors were refinished in 2019. The wood floors finished in 2019. The carpet was replaced in 2019 as well. The roof was replaced in 2019. In 2019, one of the HVAC systems was replaced, and in 2022, the other HVAC system was replaced. So basically, the HVAC systems are not only about 5 years old for the oldest one, the other one was just a couple of years old. The other thing to recognize here is that you have a door that goes out through the kitchen, out to the back deck. And we'll walk out here. Ooh, that wind kind of funnels through. It's probably gonna make that front door slam. So now we're out on the back. We're out here. I'm gonna shut this gate so that it won't be slamming. So this is the back side. Now look at the size of this porch. Talk about outdoor space. If you're looking for entertainment, I mean, when you're coming to the beach, you really do want to consider your outdoor space, because if you're at the beach, you're going to spend a lot of time outside. There's lots of space out here for relaxing, for additional rocking chairs, and back here is where you're going to see the canal and the marsh, right back here. So you do get views here of the canal and the marsh here. You can see it a little better when we go upstairs to the second floor balconies. But this is the deck right off the porch. Again, new track flooring for the deck, railing. All is new. Well, it's basically new. It was just replaced. Whoops, sorry about that. Last year, so it hasn't been very long since it's been replaced. Beautiful views on the back as well. Lots of views, lots of space. I love that you have a home here that has an enormous amount of outdoor space, we don't know if you can see it through the window. There may be too much glare, but standing here, you can see the ocean through the front windows across the dining room. But again, think about the space. Whoops, there goes the front door. Think about the space, the outside space. And really, you need to come see this home because it's hard for this camera to pick up all of the space that you have for outside activities. Grilling, dining, sitting in the afternoon, sipping tea, sipping a glass of wine, enjoying the breezes. I'm going to come back and open this front door before I go back to the master bedroom. So here is another really interesting thing about this property. This property, of course, as I said, it has 4 bedrooms. Just wanted you to see. I wanted you to see all of this. It's kind of hard for on the video. I'm trying to get a good view so that you can see just how tall that is there. So as I was saying, the really good thing about this home is that it does have 4 bedrooms. 3 of the 4 bedrooms actually have king-size beds. So, and you're going to see that there's still plenty of room in each one of those bedrooms. And that is a really interesting thing that you don't see in a lot of homes for the bedroom size. Now, could you take the king-size beds out? Now, remember, it comes furnished, so those beds are coming with it. You could take it out and you could put in double beds, or you could put it in additional bunk beds. The 4th bedroom does have bunk beds inside that bedroom. But there's lots of different opportunities that you can do, different things that you can do for those properties. Here you go, properties, those bedrooms. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to come back to the hallway. So remember, we came through the front door. And you can find, if you pull up the Zillow listing, you're going to find the actual virtual tour that you can use as well to walk through the home. And that's a good tool to use as well. So we're coming here. We're going to turn here. This is going to take us to the primary living area master bedroom. And as we come in, you're going to see we have the washer dryer area here. And yes, the washer and dryer comes with the property. Property comes fully furnished. Remember, there's a couple of exceptions. One of those is that white porch swing on the front porch. This is the primary master bedroom on the first floor, which I think is really great. You've got the other 3 bedrooms upstairs. You have a primary down here. This is a king-size bed. And I'm hoping you can see just how big an area this bedroom is. With the bed, the nightstands, and all the furniture. A beautiful window here. You can see the views out to Davis Canal by here. Beautiful views. And it also has its own private bath so that you have your little master or primary area retreat where you're not really sharing with anybody else. These are always really hard to see because it's hard to get the camera in to see. The shower was just actually redone. It's been redone. You can see it's a nice shower with tile all the way. Hi, you see me in the mirror. I'm trying to not be in there. Well, so we have a single sink area. But plenty of space that you can see there. Nice bathroom shower right off of this primary first floor home. Then we also have the half bath. And again, these are always hard to see inside of. Hard to see. It's kind of stuck up underneath the stairway there. But it is a half bath, as you can see. So that you don't have to run up the stairs to the other bathrooms. Okay, So we're back to the kitchen. So we're going to go upstairs now and take a look at the bedrooms upstairs. We're going to look off the balconies of all of those bedrooms, and then we'll come down and we will finish up. If you're out and about today from 11 to 2, I know it's after 11, but if you're out and about until about 2 o'clock, I'm going to be here. You can come in, you can tour this home, take a look around, ask some questions. I'll be here to answer those questions for you. Okay, we're going to go up the stairs. Again, this home really is ready for you to move in, to use it for whatever purposes, investment property, if you want to use it for your second home with no rentals. Just keep in mind that it is on the rental program for this year. Okay, so this is the bedroom coming up off of the front side, what I call beach side of the house. And as you can see, it has 2 double bunk beds inside. Plenty of room still. Look, you have room for a little sitting area here, if you can see those. You have a deck right off of the bedroom. And look at that view, folks. You can hear the ocean. You can see the ocean. This is a great spot to come and relax as well. You could rearrange if you wanted to. Put one of the king size beds in here. And have this as a larger bedroom. But that has a beautiful view from here. Isn't that nice? Beautiful property. Beautiful, beautiful property. Okay. We also have a bedroom here coming in. This is a king size bed. We have a balcony here. Another balcony. You saw that from the outside view, and you can see the views from there. Gorgeous views. There is a bathroom up here, a full bathroom up here. A shower, enclosed tub. Goes out to the hallway and back down to another bedroom with a king-size bed and a balcony with views of the Davis Canal. All right. Doing that kind of fast because that wind is really blowing out there today. But you can see those gorgeous views. Gorgeous views of the marsh and canal from the second floor. Bedrooms on the canal side, oceanside views from the front side. Beautiful home. All right, guys, well, we got some folks coming in, so we're going to sign off. Hello. We're going to sign off. And again, I'm here from 11 to 2 today, so stop by and see me. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.